All right, guys, welcome back. Going to the final session here. Rather, final hour, not session. Guys, Solum's over. We're done. We're wrapping it up. We're calling it a show. No, Neal, please go ahead.
All right. So, you guys have found this encampment. You're waiting below the hill, but the other goblin has already entered the camp and seemingly warned whoever might be in there about it.
Oh, no.
What do you do?
Neal, or Ryan, you're muted.
Everyone's caught up.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think so. That's what you said, right, Neal?
Yeah.
I think we should head in.
These goblins were terrorizing the humans. We should stop them from doing so.
That's exactly right.
I mean, if you think about it, the goblins really owned this land first, so if anything, the humans were trespassing on their grounds.
Nah, I don't respect these types of things. Lands are free for everyone. You can go through any land. That's ridiculous.
The people were just traveling through, and then they got robbed for really nothing.
Do you remember the troll toll? That's stupid.
The turtle.
Troll toll.
Troll
Turtle?
Troll toll. To get into
toll.
the boys' soul.
Was there a turtle back there in the river? Is that what Varnoosh is talking about?
Maybe I'm mistaken.
I'm just like looking back.
I look at everyone else and I say, "Look, I'm going in there. If you're with me, then let's go." And I start to walk down the hill.
Well, he was probably gonna die, so I guess we should go with him. Just like make sure
take
to
down
collect
these
the ears,
These goblins.
and yeah, but we'll do our best.
Actions?
So you said there's a 5-foot trench.
Yeah, that's what Dante describes to you. A 5-foot trench around the goblin encampment.
What time of day is it?
Mid-afternoon.
Karn, how do you think we should approach this? You want to just go in, axes blazing?
He points his axe at him and goes, like in his attempts to whisper, "Storm!"
All right. Well, you be the mighty leader there, and I'll be right behind you.
He pulls his axe off of his back and just walks towards the camp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
following.
As you crest the hill, the arrows of 6 goblins fire at
shit.
you. They had
We're
all been
doing it
holding
again,
their
aren't we?
actions aimed right for the top of the hill. So as soon as you pop over, they unleash their volley upon you. And I'm out of d20s.
And then I scream, "Tactical retreat!"
What is you? Oh, you don't have your character sheet. Let me find
15.
your armor class. Oh, you are on top of it.
I remember most of it.
Yeah, how do you remember this shit, man?
Well, he only plays like 2 or 3 characters. Well,
Yeah,
2
but-
characters, yeah.
2.
I don't know. I guess I just have terrible memory. 2 arrows strike you for a total of 10 damage.
Holy shit.
Fantastic.
Jesus!
Yep.
Still not really seeing so
I
far.
would be down.
I think at level 1 in 5th edition you just die all the time.
So
Level
you're
1's
at
pretty
15
rough.
HP
Yeah.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I'm only down to 5.
Yeah, you're only down to 5. So Karn's like, charge! Holy shit! Do you keep going?
Yeah, and I look at them and say, "Help!"
Okay. So you
Then I'm like,
charge down the hill towards them. If you look at roll 20, we have a very basic understanding of the map right here.
I get pissed,
There's-
by the way, as they hit me, so I'm mad now.
Your
And
rage.
there's the hill that you guys were up on top with
Shit, I don't
elevation
even have
changes.
Spells anymore.
You used all your spell slots for the day?
Yeah, I have 2.
Uh-oh, that's no good. Okay, and here's like a little plank that goes across. So you guys charge down the hill after them. This is
Oh, I don't charge down the hill. I send Sir George Batman down the hill.
all right. So the goblin encampment is such that unless you want to try and jump over the spikes or try and like jump and land in between the spikes, there's only one entrance in, which is that board. And there's the goblin that you had chased who's standing at the foot of the board with his short sword out, like in both hands, kind of shaking, looking at you guys. And the 6 other goblins out there have short bows, and they're notching their arrows. But you can make it down to the goblin and make an attack in 1 round because it is only 25 feet to the goblin.
Should we roll for initiative, or?
Yeah. Well, they got a surprise. Yeah. Let's roll for initiative. They had all prepared actions, though. Let's do it.
What is my 4?
15 for me.
16 for me.
6.
There it is.
There's the one.
That's better now than after, really.
Yeah.
It's a good timing for your one.
Ryan.
So I am initiativing to send out Sir George Batman.
Sir George Batman.
Yeah, my bat.
It's a ridiculous name for animal, Jen. I approve.
It's Jonathan.
No, you did call it George. You're the one who added the George to the Batman.
Yeah, I don't know what you called John. I think you called the
Jonathan's
the skunk
the
or whatever.
raccoon.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
raccoon.
Jonathan's the raccoon and the bat is George.
The marsupial.
That's why I call it Sir George Batman. I let you partially name it.
There you go.
So that when you say George, he understands.
So the only way to get that we can all see this.
Yeah, you can all see this as you start to climb the hill.
What's the distance from the top of the hill to the...
There was a ruler tool on
45
that left
feet,
sidebar,
right?
which you can use.
I assume
Right.
you can see
But
this ruler.
You haven't drawn the crest of the hill.
I have that little tiny circle
oh.
as the crest.
Oh, really?
Yes. Think of it like elevation, whatchamacallums.
Topography.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
realize
it.
we were that close. I would have done a different thing. Fuck.
Well, we're all dead now, thanks to Ryan.
Well, okay.
It's just 6 bowmen and 1 guy standing at the front, right?
Yeah, it's 6 goblin bowmen and 1 goblin swordsman.
Yeah.
And where did they hit Jeff at? Like how can he get into attack range this round? Can we get into
Yes. Yes, he will be within attack range this round in theory.
Okay. Well, who's going what?
Let's throw some goblins on the map. Oh fuck, these are the wrong size goblins. Here we go. Let's get some quick maps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goblins and a goblin with a sword. These goblins all look too cool, but here's the goblin with the sword. There we go.
All right.
And I don't have tokens for you guys.
That's fine.
Okay, so you guys start charging over the hill. They got their surprise round. Let's just say, let's go straight up to Amos and Karn.
Can I hold action till Karn gets in combat range?
Yeah, so Karn, you're going first. Go.
I'm pissed off, so it's D20 plus 6.
Yes.
14.
14 is a hack. You bring your axe down on the goblin before you.
16 damage.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah, because he's enraged, so he gets +2 to damage.
Oh, okay, you're raging. I think if you're yeah. Okay. So you just crush the goblin into pieces before you. Like his head and shoulders separate, and he crumbles to the ground. Amos, it is your turn.
Is he adjacent to any of those, or did he just murder that one?
He just murdered that one. He is now standing like on the bridge in between the spikes.
Okay, I'll just shoot that one. The far
Okay.
leftist.
Roll to hit.
Yeah. Whoops. And I am going to use my inspiration.
Ooh, you have advantage on the attack.
Okay.
Nice.
Is it D1?
2d20 DL1.
DL1. 18. I'm glad I used it.
That is a hit.
D6 plus 4.
It's you who I gave inspiration to.
7.
I couldn't figure out who that... 7 against this guy. He takes the arrow and suffers great pains, but does not die.
And if I can, I try to put my back against...
Aren't you a rogue?
I am.
If you have advantage on the attack, you can add your sneak attack multiplier.
Oh,
So
that's another
another
thing.
D6 on that.
Sick. 5. Is that kill
There
it?
you go. The arrow hits him. He's like, "I've got this," and then the arrow like sinks a little bit deeper. He goes, "I don't got this," and he crumbles to the ground.
Well done. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to. Maybe it's just an extra attack or something.
5e is a combat system. It doesn't actually make sense. Don't try and look at it too closely. Varnoosh.
Yeah. Batman.
It's your turn.
Batman is trying to do shocking grasp on the goblin. Actually, if I can go far enough, I would like to attack from the back with the bat.
Looks like everything is just 5 feet away from the bat. The bat cannot make anything this round. He'll get to it next round.
It will be next round, yeah.
Okay. You just you do your bat movement.
Yeah.
One of the bowmen turns his bow towards.
By the way, Neil, just to make sure, while I'm controlling my bat, I cannot control my character, right? Because he's living through the bat.
Kind of. So your bat can take an action, and that means you can't take an action. Or your bat can take a move, and you cannot take a move. So you control whatever actions you give up are the actions the bat takes, I think.
Okay. Okay, so basically
so if you make a spell touch attack, you cast the spell, but it goes through the bat, and then you make the attack with the bat because you cast the spell as a bonus action, right? Shocking Grasp is a bonus action?
I don't know, but I'm sure that it's working because I read for a while before picking this. I was like, oh my god, Combo of Doom.
I'm not sure.
The bat can cast melee spells. That's as much as I remember. Like, I can cast a melee spell.
No, I lied. Your familiar acts independently of you, but it always obeys your commands. In combat, it rolls its own initiative and acts on its own turn. A familiar can't attack, but it can take other actions. Okay, so I completely lied. The familiar can do all of its own things. So it can double move and get in range, and you can still take a full action and a move.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So I am getting in range with my bat, and then I am...
Your bat is within range, but cannot make an attack this round.
Because it can move twice.
Because it moves, and then it uses its attack to move again.
Okay, so now I'm at the back of the goblin group.
I mean, the bat's like... in the air above the goblins.
So I'm not, like, completely at the back yet.
I mean, it's behind them. It's all over. It's flying, you know? You can be behind any goblin you wish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was trying to get, like, here to have, like, a good
it's above the hill,
point,
then.
Like...
No problem.
And I don't see any more surprise goblins anywhere. Everything seems clear.
If you saw them, they wouldn't be surprised goblins.
Well, I mean, because I got a good vantage point, so I figured if there's any more hidden things...
Oh, because you actually see through the eyes of the bat?
Yeah.
I think that is how you said it worked.
Yeah.
Well, if
I see
you
through
can
it.
communicate with it telepathically. As an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes. Yeah, so the bat flies, and you use your action to look through its eyes and see all around, and you see no more surprise goblins.
Any goblin looking like the goblin chief?
They all more or less look the same.
Fancy hats? No?
But you don't know anything about a goblin chief.
Okay, cool. Okay.
The 4 bowmen go. 2 of them shoot at Karn, the destroyer of worlds. And one of them hits. Karn, you take a grand total of 3 points of damage.
Half.
Half?
Yeah, because he's lusting or whatever.
Ah. You
Just
take
piercing.
1 point of damage, because damage is always round down. And then the 2 other goblins shoot at the halfling rogue. Ugh. Neither of those attacks hit. Dante, it is your turn.
All right. I'll start charging down the hill, and as I do, I'll fire an Eldritch Blast into the goblin that JP hit.
Oh, it's
It
dead.
happened early on, but Eldritch Blast is forever silly to me now after that fight with the mercenary. It's like, ew. Anyone see that? Yeah,
It's coming out of...
I feel like Eldritch Blast is like a Kamehameha. Or is it on that level or no?
No, it's a...
Is it just the little fucking shitty bolts that come out from Goku's hands?
It's the easy ones. Like, it doesn't take me any time.
Is it the little thing where fucking Piccolo like touches his forehead and then shoots out a little laser? Is it that one?
It comes out of my orb. It doesn't even come out of my hand.
Oh, you got
so
an orb, so you're like,
Yeah.
okay. Well, there's no one that uses an orb in Dragon Ball, so I can't make a reference. Never mind.
Well, I'm shooting this at the closest one to Karn.
Okay. You shoot at the closest one to Karn. Make your roll to hit.
Damage.
Yeah, Ryan, roll. Get your roll, Ryan.
Oh, roll to hit. Okay.
roll to
Let's
hit.
see. 17. Nice.
Did you already roll the hit? Sorry, I had my headphones
Maybe.
off for just a moment.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. 17.
I think the 9 misses. I think the 9 misses. You sneaky bastards.
We tried.
Yeah,
Oh, Bobbity
we
does.
tried.
I never watched the Bobbity saga because fucking who watches
Alright.
Dragon Ball that long? Anyways.
Another goblin turns towards Karn and goes, Archie, and critically fumbles his attack. No negative outcome. Karn, it is your turn. You are standing before the sea of goblins.
Is there 2 within cleave range?
Yeah, do you have a cleave attack? There's no 5th edition cleave. Oh, there is a 5th edition cleave. But I have... Let me double check the rules for the 5th edition cleave because it's
I think
a little
in 5th
weird.
they just made it a buff. Like, if you want to cleave, you just do 2 times everything.
Yeah.
I think the cleave in 5th edition, you declare it ahead of time and whatever damage from the attack
Gets split.
rolls through to the next one. Like, you don't roll multiple attacks. 272. Let me double check because this is the first time I've done a cleave in 5e. 272. So make your... Here we go.
Is it disadvantage maybe or something?
If your player characters regularly fight hordes of lower level monsters, considering use this option rule to help speed up such fights. When a melee attack reduces an undamaged creature to 0 hit points, any excessive damage from the attack might carry over to another creature nearby. The attacker targets another creature within reach,
so it
and
just happens.
if the original attack can hit, applies any remaining damage to it. If
So
that creature
cleave
was
just occurs.
Yeah.
It's not a special thing. Like if you overkill this, any damage that's left will go over to the next goblin. Is basically.
But that's fucked up and stupid. So I'm going to say if you make an attack with disadvantage and hit, then you can cleave into other creatures nearby. So that's what I'm going to say. Is if you make your attack with disadvantage and kill it, whatever damage will then roll onto whatever's nearby. If
I'll
your
try that.
original attack would have hit it.
My muscles bunch up, and I'm going for a swing. For a cleave. I think you should... We don't have to make the choice now, but I would submit for future reference, when I'm raging, maybe it cancels out and make a normal attack or something, because I'm supposed to get advantage on strength checks or something, which is what a cleave would be.
Okay. For now, let's do this, but let me think about that while I read up on the Barbarian. That might be a good choice to do, because then the Barbarian is actually a little bit cooler.
Yeah, because otherwise I'm just swinging an axe.
Right.
Which I'm cool with, but if I had special ways to swing my axe, I would.
Right.
Alright, I'll try a... So 2d20...
DH1. Drop highest one.
Plus 6. 11.
11. That just barely does not hit the goblin. It sinks into its leather shirt. Scrapes across the front of the leather shirt, but stops shy of murdering it in the face or the chest. Almost.
I'll shoot the same thing that he just shot or tried to attack.
Do it.
Sorry, I was plus 6. 23.
That is a hit.
And I get
Yes, he is next to it, so you get your sneak attack damage, which doesn't necessarily mean sneaky, but you get your thief attack damage.
I got my extra bullshit damage.
There
Fucking
we go.
shittiest rolls. 7 damage.
It should kill though.
It does indeed kill the one that he was attacking.
Okay.
Okay, and then we have Monsieur Varnouche. Your bat is in range.
Yes.
You cast Shocking Grasp.
So I want to specify that I want to cast Shocking Grasp on this one.
Do it.
That's okay. Because
That's fine.
ideally I don't want the others to see it, so I would take the one who's the furthest.
Sure, make your attack with advantage because the bat is swooping down behind it and the goblin is totally surprised by the bat attack.
That's what I figured. So it's
2d20 DL1. Drop lowest one.
2d20 DL1.
Yes. Plus whatever your modifiers are, which that's more than enough to hit. You hit the
maybe
goblin.
I have a crit, no?
No, crit is only on a natural
It's only
20.
nat 20, yeah.
Oh.
For the time being.
Okay.
Give me some damage rolls.
For Shocking Grasp, let me see, I never used it in this campaign in 5th Eve, so... I actually never ever used it.
D8 lightning damage and cannot take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Okay, D8. 2.
Man, we're
Two.
rolling shit damage.
And then I guess it flies back up, trying to get out of range from the guy.
The goblin shrieks.
He's shocked.
This one's gone. And fires an arrow at Dante.
Oh.
Dante, what is your armor class, sir?
32, I think. 11. 11.
Okay, that is a hit. You take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
And another goblin with
By the way,
this goblin with the bow. Yes.
If one close to me shoots, I get an attack of opportunity. Remember that.
Correct. If you fire a range near a guy with melee, that's attack of opportunity.
That in 2nd edition it is. In 5th edition they removed that. You can cast spells and you can throw and you can shoot next to people, but you do so with disadvantage on your attack.
Okay.
Yeah. The goblin next to you disengages as a bonus action, as the goblin's natural trait, and backs the fuck away from you, Karn, and goes to shoot you. He strikes you for 4 damage, which is reduced by half, so you take 2.
So you're at 2 now? Okay.
And the other 2 goblins take their shots, one at JP and one at Ryan. JP and Ryan, those are both hits against you, and you respectively take 6 and 7 damage.
Okay.
So 6 to Amos and 7 to Dante.
Yep.
Dante, it is your turn.
I'm at 1. Okay. I will just.
Big red K here for Karn.
Everyone.
Do I
needs to
know?
hit.
Do goblins understand common?
You have as much interaction with goblins as you've had.
Okay, but it's not like before that. You know, would it be like known in the world?
You're new to adventuring. You're a level 1 character.
All right. I'll just shoot another Eldritch Blast then.
Okay.
Everyone's got a hit, and we win.
24.
That's a hit.
It's a hit. Which can you please let me know which goblin you're targeting?
This
Ping
guy.
it. All right. Roll some damage for me.
3.
You gotta roll better
This
than
goblin
that.
has withstood 2 attacks and stands still. Karn, the destroyer of worlds.
I guess I'll just swing normally then. It's a hit.
That's a hit.
D12 plus 6. That's a kill.
You reduce that goblin to nothing. Amos.
Fuck. You're not near anyone. Yeah, I guess I just have any of these. As I ready the arrow, I look at the 3 goblins. Are any of them hurt?
No.
Okay. I just take shots at this one.
Is it mine?
That one's dead.
Oh.
Karn just killed it.
Okay.
Sorry. 20 plus 6. 21.
That is a hit.
7 damage.
That brings him to death. And Varnoosh.
Na 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 Batman. He's attacking with Chuck and Grasp again. To this one.
Still advantage.
Yeah. So to
Is that a cantrip?
I'm still learning. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Roll 2d20 dh1 plus
Ow.
6. No. What the fuck? I was 2d20
DL1.
dl1. Okay. Sorry.
There you go. That's a hit.
Okay.
And give me some damage.
Yeah. It's d8, right?
Yep.
3.
Okay. It lives. The 2 remaining goblins throw their bows to the ground, try and squeeze between these spikes, and flee.
But this
into the
guy
wood.
doesn't have a reaction because he's shocked.
That's on their turn.
Okay.
It's not a reaction. They flee as far as they can. And then it is Dante's turn.
Okay, I'll just put my hand through the spikes and just.
All right, yeah, they're still well within range. You blast them. Are you all the way in the camp already, Dante? I thought you were still up at the top of the hill.
No, that was me measuring to see that they moved 40
Oh,
feet
okay.
in one row.
Woo, woo.
Ryan's still top.
25.
Hit.
4 damage.
4 damage.
I'll hit the one that has less HP.
Well, it doesn't kill it.
Can I take? Do I get a shot before they depart?
Yeah, you get another shot before they disappear entirely from range.
Fuck me, 9.
That hits a tree. Karn, do you bother chasing them?
Can I send Batman?
It's not your turn yet.
Can I chuck a javelin? Is he in range?
Yeah.
And I'll do just that. I just pull it out. Boom.
Hit.
And 10 damage.
Drops him to the ground. Varnoosh, your turn.
Can I send the bat?
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Cool. So again, roll. Do I still have advantage? Probably.
Do not roll with advantage.
No.
Nope. He seems to have picked up on the bat trick.
All right, Neil. If you say so, then I need to know at least my hit thing is. Shit, I need to find it. +3, I think.
I mean, it should be the same as before. Oh,
no,
including your
+5,
bonus to hit.
+5. Yeah, I forgot to include it every time.
Yeah, d20 +5.
+5. Ugh.
Nope, the bat cannot find purchase on the goblin, and the goblin escapes into the woods, clear of sight.
I walk down to the camp, start taking right ears off.
All right, you
Also
guys start
looting
going
bodies
around
if I can.
collecting right ears of goblins.
Yeah, I go
got-
meet up with the party and with Batman.
All right, so Amos, you got 5 from before, and you gather 6 from now. That gives you 11 goblin ears.
Okay.
Wouldn't I have had the advantage though, Neil, from like being like in air, like above and back attack because they're fleeing? I feel like I had high ground and back attack.
All right, give me another d20 in there. See if it does anything.
Yeah. Damn it! It's okay.
Okay, so you guys are here. There's an open shaft into the hill, and you notice that at the base of the shaft, like on the ground, there seem to be some sort of tracks, some sort of wooden rails that lead inward.
Whoops. Can I? How do you detect traps? Is it just a perception check for trap checking? Is that what it's based off of?
Yeah, give me a perception check. I don't think there's a way to detect traps like that. But you
16.
All right, you poke around. You don't see any traps. Looks clear to you.
And
Go ahead.
no sign of a princess just hanging out on some kind of stake to be burned, like with gasoline around the feet?
No.
None of that?
Nothing like that.
I guess I turn to Karn, who I can see is like pretty fucked up. He's pulling like arrows and shit
I'm
out of him.
like, yeah.
Just like taking arrows out of your body. Like, whoa, this. Karn, should we just rest here?
And I'm starting to like calm down a little bit. I'm kind of twitching. Yes.
Let's just take here, Dante or whoever, come help me with this. And I go over to the bridge from the hill over to this and like pick it up, pull it in, or push it out to where it's no longer connected.
Pulling it in seems like a wiser choice.
Okay, yeah, I pull the thing in and say like, Karn, why don't you set up at that door? Just put your back against it or something, and Varnoosh, you want to stay up and watch all night? The rest of us can sleep. Does that work?
Well, I mean, I won't have new spell. Right, Neil?
Well, I guess we can just take shifts.
I don't know how it works in 5e.
Can you roll your hit dice if you don't sleep, Neil?
No, you need a night's worth of rest. 6 hours of sleep and 2
So-
hours of resting, doing nothing more strenuous than taking watch.
So we can just take watch then, and we all can use it.
Yeah, if you can all take sleep for 6 hours and take watch for 2 hours, then you should be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So I assume
Jen,
that's
I'm
what
not
we do.
sure about your spells. I think they regenerate after a night of sleep.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, it's okay. I mean, we figured it out anyway, so.
I take first watch. I don't know if the rotation really matters, but
Actually, Jen, if you just rest for an hour, you get your spells back.
Oh, well
Once
then...
per day when you finish a short rest, you can choose to expend spell slots to recover. The spell slots you have or can have a combined level that is equal to or less than half your level. All right, so basically, every time you take a rest, you get spell slots of equal to half your level rounded up. So at level 1, you get 1 spell slot back, and it has to be like first level. At level...
So I need 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you after 1 hour of rest, you can get them back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I said just need an hour.
Yeah. Read the player's handbook on page 115. That'll explain it for you. And
I just need 1 hour, my friends. If you want me to do the whole night, besides that, I'll be okay.
we could just take... I mean, to be honest, it does not matter. You should probably sleep if you want to sleep.
Okay.
And I take first watch, and then whoever wants to take second watch, blah, blah, blah. I would assume it's pretty simple, though.
And I would say, Ryan, you regain all of your spell slots every time you take an hour rest or a night's worth of sleep.
Okay.
But I think at first level you only have 1 spell slot, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I've been using cantrips anyway.
Cool. So you all rest. I mean, it's midday. You take some watches and you take some sleeps. You guys go inside to sleep, or you stay outside when you're sleeping?
I think we stay outside. We don't go in. We don't light any fires or anything either.
Yeah, I mean, it's midday. There's no need to light a fire.
Yeah.
And you all rest for 8 hours. By the time you're done resting and kind of waking up, it's well after dusk and just into nighttime.
I guess we explored the goblins and encampment.
Can we all... I'm going to use an HP roll.
All right, yeah. Give me... if you'd like to expend any hit dice, please give them to me.
Yeah. So what do you do? Just roll how much HP you have?
Plus your con.
Your hit dice. So for you, it'd be D8 plus your con mod of 3.
Okay.
Karn, you are... Is that full for you?
Max.
All right.
Just enough for Max, too.
Yes!
No, I'm just kidding. I don't say that.
It's like Jonah Hill when he does... when he gets the shot of adrenaline to the heart, yeah. Or whatever movie that is.
I'm at 10 of 11.
Nice. So, you guys are here. It is now nighttime. What are you doing?
Is there any open portals on this door?
Yeah, I mean, it's a wide open door. There's no doorway.
Oh, there's no doorway
no
into
door.
it. Is there light coming in?
Nope.
Do I have night vision?
If so, it's on the second page of your character sheet. It should be a little check mark. You're a halfling. No. Gnomes get night vision. Halflings do not.
Gotcha.
I have night vision.
Yes.
Do half-orcs?
Mm,
Actually, I think they do because my character does in West Marches.
My character sees in the dark.
okay.
Just like, Amos, do we need a torch? Or can we just let them lead?
You said Amos.
I mean,
Amos,
shit.
yeah,
I say that out loud. I'm like,
like,
guys, I just talked to myself. It's been a long day. Dante, is that all right? We don't need to light a torch, right? We'll have surprise on our side.
Yeah. Look, to be honest, I thought there was going to be more down here than there actually was. There's a reason I led us down here. Do you remember that Raven?
Yeah, your buddy?
Yeah.
The guy with the
he's
word?
not exactly my buddy, but
The one that
he
went,
told...
"Ah!"
He was
He
the bird
told
with the
me-
word, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He told me we were going to find a goblin princess down here. I kind of want to poke around and see if there's more to this place.
Okay,
Um,
let's look around.
Neil, would we know anything of goblin princesses? Okay.
So we poke around until we find the goblin princess. I think that's what we're-
So you poke around in this shaft, right?
Yeah.
All right. You explore your way up or down the shaft, as however you think.
Could,
And it seems to be... Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. The pity laugh is what I needed.
Exploring the shaft.
It seems to be a crudely built mining shaft. and it goes in and kind of downward. Or do any of you have a history that would, where you would understand engineering or mining or anything of that kind?
I was born in an engineer mine shaft, if that...
I mean, if that's the backstory you want to roll with, then
yeah,
you
that's
can take
totally
that.
now my backstory.
Okay.
No,
you were born in a
kidding,
mining
I'm
community.
kidding.
No?
I'm kidding.
Well, I was born at the foot of a mountain.
Yeah, you're not a miner. You're a wizard.
Yeah.
Boom. Nope, I don't think any of us have that background.
Okay.
No, but in the darkness, I can see perfectly. Like my eyes show a glint that it's a
Yeah,
different-
I see really well too. Actually, I could send my bat. It has echolocation.
Yeah, whatever. You get.
I don't know if it helps.
That has nothing to do with what we're asking about, but that's fine. You proceed down the mine shaft. It goes about 150 feet back, and when you get to the end of it, you come across 3 dwarves who are chained together with manacles and whatever the manacles around the feet are.
Monocles?
Manacles.
Manacles are on the hand and pedophiles.
It's your world. It's your
They
world.
have monocles. They have
They're
monocles.
They have
Pedicles
pedophiles on their feet.
Mm-hmm.
Damn
And
it.
they're wearing monocles.
The dwarves turn to look at you guys, their eyes, kind of squinting at you in the dark. No one has any light source in here, though, so only Karn can see. Everyone else is kind of
And
like...
me? No?
Yeah,
Are you
no.
looking through the eyes of your bat?
Well, she's
I-
known.
Oh, no,
Uh,
you're no. Yeah, I'm
dark
sorry.
vision.
Karn and Monsieur Varnouche can see. The other 2 of you are kind of like holding onto their backs and feeling your way down. But Karn and Monsieur Varnouche, you come across 3 dwarves who are chained together, pickaxes in hand. And they are like chipping away at the wall. And you see like a very large pile of rubble behind them and a cart filled with stuff.
I glance over the cart filled with stuff.
As we approach them, I say, they're very clearly like chained together. You said, right? Like,
Oh, very clearly.
I kind of look at the group, not that they can necessarily see that, and I say, dwarves.
I brandish a torch. Do I even have a torch on my character?
Yeah, everyone does. Adventure pack.
Yeah.
I take out a torch when he says that and light it.
So as you start to take out the torch and go to light it, you hear the dwarves go, "No, no, 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 no,
I knock
no, don't do it."
Yeah,
I
I,
knock it out of his hand.
I stop with like torch in hand with
Why
I guess.
not? Dwarfs?
This is a coal mine. Don't light a torch in here.
Well, how do you see?
You see in the dark.
I can't.
Don't come in here.
All right,
But first, free us.
I gotta
us
go.
free.
I'll see you
No.
guys later.
No, set us free.
Yes,
set us
yes,
free.
yes, we will free you.
Quiet, quiet. Who has you tied up here?
The goblins, although they haven't come for days, it seems. We've been in darkness for hours and hours, and usually they come ever so often and take the cart and filled with coal and bring it back to the surface. But
Free.
I haven't seen them in a while.
Tell me about the female goblin.
What goblin?
The female goblin.
The female goblins, I think, are all back at the main camp.
Where this is an outpost.
Yeah. We used to be prisoners and slaves back in the main camp, and they established this coal mine, I don't know, a few months ago. I don't know how they found it, but they dragged us here and made us dig it out, and they made us chop down the trees and dig out the embankments in front, and we've been digging this coal mine ever since.
If we free you, will you fight with us?
You look over them as you say that. You can't see them, never mind. You can't see them, but they go,
Ryan's staring at a wall while he's talking.
I'm looking at a stalactite.
And I'm just staring at the back of Karn. I'm just like, man, these guys are real muscular.
He's
I don't-
imagining them.
We would do you very good in a fight. We're malnourished. We haven't eaten in days. We barely get any water down here. I already think I'm about to collapse as is.
Well, we'll free you,
They're
friend.
not very muscular.
But you wouldn't leave us down here, would you? We'll die.
Of course not.
Yeah, we will free you. Don't worry, friends. Can
I
you
just-
lead us to the main camp, though?
Of course, of course.
I can't see anything to free you, and I can't light this torch.
I'll go break them with my bare hands.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
That's a +4 for me, I think.
Before he breaks them, I'll say, remember, we're offering you your lives and your freedom for your help.
All right, Karn, you go up and you go to break these manacles. They won't break. The iron chains seem to be pretty strong, and as you talk about the dwarves, like, I forged these chains myself. No one can break them. Well, I mean, I guess if you had a
chop it with my
pickaxe, and he like hands you a pickaxe.
Okay, fine.
And that's, I mean, with a pickaxe, you can eventually break them apart.
That's what I do then.
Yeah, I mean, given enough time, you just beat the shit out of the... Well, he asks you to take them outside first. Otherwise, he is afraid about the sparks setting the mine on fire.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. So you guys go outside with them and break the chains outside. The dwarves squint in the light, and you guys finally get a good look at these suckers. They're emaciated. Dwarves are usually like short and round. These are like short and skinny. You can see like their joints are all knobby and swollen, and their bellies are flat, maybe even a little bit concave. Or I guess their gut is distended, but they definitely look like they've been underfed, malnourished slaves.
Why didn't you guys just walk out yourself?
There's goblins out here usually with swords and bows, and we're chained together.
Are there more than... do you know how many scouting parties they have?
I think the goblins total 20, maybe 30 in total.
Well, we've killed about 11. By the amount of
well,
ears
you've got most of them then, or half of them, or...
I mean, they probably see the corpses all around the camp, right?
Yeah. One-eared corpses.
Yeah.
When do you think we should strike if we want to take them down?
Goblins hate the daylight.
We should strike during daytime then.
Yeah, the goblins that got this post are the rejects, the weaker, the ones that have somehow dishonored or done something wrong. They were forced to come out here and spend their time in daylight.
Do you think we've killed enough of them to level up for next time?
I think that you need to take a significant rest before...
Do we have any rations?
No. But you poke around the goblin camp and you find some scraps of food. There's a couple of barrels that have water and various foods in them. You find food for all of you guys for probably like a couple of weeks, actually.
Perfect.
It's goblin food, though, so it's kind of gross. It'll sustain you, but it's disgusting. And the stench of goblins is very strong. Like the goblins, the stench of dead goblins reeks. It makes you nauseous.
Okay. I guess I look to the dwarves and the rest of the party. I'm like, we should probably camp. Well,
Not
you
here.
want to show us where it's at? Can you do that, dwarves? And then we'll let you go on your way.
The dwarves nod. It's a couple days into the forest.
Great. Well, we'll travel with you, then we'll get there.
Okay. And we'll give you guys experience while you travel. And JP, is this a good ending point?
Yeah.
Or is this, do we need more time?
No, that's fine.
Perfect. Let me start totaling up experience while you guys do your thing.
Sure, we'll do shout-outs. Ryan, why don't you start us off?
Sweet. Guys, thanks for watching Solum. I noticed there was a pretty big crowd here today, so I really appreciate you guys showing up and watching us play live. I am really enjoying this new 5e, or I don't know if it's 5e, but 5 system, and I'm glad that you guys are showing up to watch us. So thanks a lot for that. Love you guys, chat, and even YouTube. Love you guys too. Check out my own stuff. Slightly what?
In smaller quantities.
As is tradition.
I love you, YouTube, like my second favorite child, if I had to.
Secondly.
Yes. You can check out my stuff, twitch.tv/RyuZilla.
Not supersized.
Yes. Like a tiny bit. Also, you can check out my Twitter. Follow me there, at MLGRyan. And you can check out my YouTube, youtube.com/RyuZilla. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Awesome stuff. Ryan, you going to be streaming later?
I'm going to take a little break, and then I'll probably come back tonight after midnight.
Cool. Make sure to go check out his stream. Jen, do some shout-outs.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the show. I'm really enjoying this reboot. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, make sure to follow me at LivinPink SC2. And twitch.tv/LivinPink. I started streaming again. I've been streaming StarCraft, Dota, CSGO. That's about it. I might stream poker as well. So make sure to follow me there.
Awesome stuff. Neal, before you do shout
You
outs.
guys get 175 experience each, which brings you to 325 experience total, which gives you all a level up.
Oh, shit.
Do you guys just want to all do the level ups next week to has like a refresher of how your characters work and what your new HPs are and everything? Kinda
Sounds good, because we'll
Yeah.
forget
start off the
everything.
show.
We'll forget
Yeah.
everything. I think level 2 is pretty big, though, for all of our
Level
classes.
2 is going to be big, so if you guys have the book or something, read through what your level 2 characters, classes, and stuff is going to be.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I have to read a lot.
Yes, yes. As for me, I don't have shit going on. I don't think I'm streaming again until, aside from the thing to misclicks tomorrow. Oh, I have a New Year's Eve stream. So if you don't have anything to do New Year's Eve, come check out twitch.tv/Koibu. I'll be streaming probably around midday Pacific time, maybe a little bit later, up until after midnight Pacific time. So if you are bored or whatever on the New Year's, come ring it in with me. We'll celebrate each hour on the hour, and it's going to get really old, really fast, and wonderful. We will be drinking.
We're going to celebrate. Well, never mind. Go check out the stream.
Thank you, JP.
Last but not least, Jeff, do some shout outs.
Thank you everyone for tuning in as always. Appreciate it. And since this will be, well, you'll probably see this after New Year's or whatever, but just Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Hopefully it's great for everyone. I'm excited to be home by the time you hear this. I'll probably already be home. I'm going to be home January 2. And I'll start streaming again, so just check out my stream on Twitch at iNcontroL TV. I'm going to try to, maybe it's because I'm not streaming that I have the balls to say this, but I'm going to try to do a 24-hour stream, which of course crushes
Now,
anything
Jeff,
that's ever done.
when I said I was going to do a 24-hour stream, I made it about 10 hours. I passed out at like 9 a.m. because I was fucking exhausted and I was so embarrassed. I was just like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna release the 2015 preview and go the fuck to sleep. So maybe I'll join you because I gypped the fuck out on it so hard. It was terrible.
Dude, bro, I'm down with that because I'm not playing StarCraft for 24 hours. It's going to be
Yeah.
Counter-Strike and whatever else is on Steam and stuff. So yeah, we can maybe plan for that. That'd be cool.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm going to try to do that. And that's about it. So thank you all, and I'm excited to be home and back to action, and I'll see you soon.
Awesome stuff. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Solum. We'll let you guys know when we're going to be playing. Most likely right after the show ends. I'll be updating at itmeJP.com/schedule. And I believe the next episode is going to be on Sunday at 4 o'clock Eastern with myself, Steven, Ezekiel, the Third, Co-Carnage, and Trump. So make sure to check that out. That's it. We'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Peace, guys.
Bye-bye.